Sex. Everyone's thinking about it. It's on the TV, it's in magazines, it's in our clubs and workplaces, schools and colleges. Most of us are just wondering about it. Some of us are beginning to explore it, and some are well underway with it. There's lots to know about it in order to stay safe and healthy, and to avoid getting yourself or your partner accidentally pregnant or catching a sexually transmitted infection. And there are loads of services here in Leeds, especially for us young people, which can give us all the advice and practical help we want. Let me introduce you to some of my friends who can tell you about them.
Yo, go, Mick. So you're taking Elaine to the party Saturday then?
Yeah, I wish. She's been hard to get. Doesn't know what she's missing.
Yeah, right.
What about you, Dan? You reckon Saturday night's a big night for you and Susie? Mum and Dad away for the weekend? Do-do, 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 do-do.
I don't know, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if she wants to.
Of course she does. All girls want to.
I don't want to put pressure on her. And besides, I don't know much about it. Like contraception and condoms and things.
Nah, you don't want to bother with all that. Spoils the moment, done it. Just get in there and do your thing. Take it from a man of vast experience.
Don't listen to him, Dan. Of course you need contraception.
What you want to do is call into a cash clinic.
Cash clinic?
Contraception and sexual health. Cash, get it? But cash is one thing you won't need at any of their clinics. All the services featured in this film are free. Cash clinics are there to provide confidential advice and help with all sorts of sexual matters, including contraception and pregnancy. There are drop-in cash clinics across Leeds. The best one for Daniel was probably Citywise, a cash clinic specially for young people under 25, located right here in the centre of Leeds. You can find phone numbers and addresses for Citywise and the other cash clinics online at leedssexualhealth.com. This is your website for everything you want to know about sexual health services in Leeds. leedssexualhealth.com. All the cash clinics in the city are listed on the website with their details and opening times. If Daniel wants help and advice about sex and contraception, all he has to do is check on their opening times online and call in for a chat. For instance, he might be wise to pop in on Saturday before the party, just in case.
Hello, come on in. Come along in. Have you been to our clinic before?
No, I haven't.
You haven't. Do take a seat. Do sit down. I'm Dorothy.
Hi, Dorothy. I'm
Hi.
Daniel.
You're Daniel.
I'm after some advice about condoms.
Then you've come to the right place. I'm going
Young people of all ages come here to see us. It doesn't matter how young you are. We will sit down with you in private and have a chat, answer any questions you have and find out what kind of contraception will suit you.
Can I just ask you what you understand about confidentiality?
It's kept between me and you don't tell no one else.
OK, that's right. That means you can come to the
Yeah.
clinic and talk to us about things in relation, particularly to sexual health.
It's completely confidential. No one will find out you've been here if you don't want them to, not even your GP. Young women and girls of any age who want to go on the pill or long-acting reversible contraception can come and see us here or at any cash clinic. We'll explain about the different types of contraception available and help you make a decision about the best one for you. You don't have to pay anything for it because it's contraception. What we will always stress to girls going on the pill or other long-term contraception, though, is if you are sexually active, you really need to use a condom as well to protect you from sexually transmitted infections, which are rife out there.
Have you ever heard about a C card?
No.
No?
Well, I have a little bit.
Have any of your friends at school talked about them?
A little bit.
OK, they're like a little credit card that enables you to be able to get condoms, and we can register you for one today. OK, and that means that when you feel that you are ready for sex and you do need condoms, that you can go to different places around the city and get supplies. OK, so this is your C card. This is your number, so that when you come, you can come to our reception, just show the reception that at the desk, and she'll just take the number and give you your supplies, okay? Right. So we'll give you some today, so you've got some, but if you've got any more questions you want to ask, you come in and see us.
All right, then I will.
Okay.
Condoms are available in loads of different kinds. You can get coloured condoms, flavoured condoms, ribbed or textured condoms, all sorts. They all work the same way. What's vital, to be sure they're safe, is that the packet bears the standard kite mark and has a use before date clearly stamped on it. And do use a reputable brand. Novelty ones or the kind you buy in a joke shops may not be safe. You can also use your C card to get free lubricants. It's a good idea always to use a lubricant with a condom because it makes the condom less likely to tear, and it makes sex easier and more comfortable, and it increases pleasure too. But it's important not to use anything that contains oil, such as Vaseline, baby oil, vegetable oil, hair gel or anything like that, as it damages the rubber. So it's best to use the ones you can get free with your C card.
Can I get my sandwich to go, please?
Yep, no problem. There you go.
Thanks.
Sugar's over there.
So how do you get on Citywise, mate?
Oh, not that again. Bunch of girls.
Yeah, they were cool. Give me a lot of advice. Give me a C card, some condoms.
Snap. I get my free condoms from a youth drop-in in the centre of town called Marketplace.
Hello, can I help?
Hey, I've come to collect my condoms.
Have you got your C card with you?
Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you. There you go. Would you like anything else?
Cheers. No, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
I get mine from a youth club.
You got a C card? Yeah, thank you. There's your C card. There's your condoms. Is that everything?
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
There are loads of places around Leeds you can register for your C card or pick up condoms. That goes for boys and girls of any age up to 25. There's a map on the Leeds Sexual Health website showing all the youth clubs and drop-ins where you can get them.
Shh, not so loud.
I get mine at college. If you're under 25, you're out to owe for a C card.
Man, this is disgusting. You're all sad.
No, Trev, we're responsible.
No one with any sense of style is going to mess about with condoms. It's definitely out of romance, and you're hearing that from Mr. Romance himself. Something cool about condoms. Besides, they don't come in big enough sizes for me.
Do they really come in different sizes?
Yeah. Small, medium and liar.
Take no notice. For most of us, the same size fits all, but different sizes are available if needed. If you have any concerns about that, you can discuss it with the nurse or youth worker when you register for your C card.
Well, you won't persuade me they're cool, not ever. It's up to the girl to take care of precautions and stuff. It's my job to supply the vibe, you know what I mean?
This big enough for you, Trev.
Hey!
You're a Neanderthal, Trevor.
Yeah, well, tell me one cool thing about rubbers.
So, are they cool? Let's ask some of the young people of Leeds.
To be fair, I think more people are like getting used to the idea of condoms.
I think it's quite stupid to have an attitude like Trevor's because it's like when resources are so easily accessible nowadays, it's like, well, what's the point in thinking that when you can easily take steps to avoid mistakes and harming yourself.
The condom protects you from getting someone pregnant and also from getting STIs like chlamydia.
The sort of younger generation is sort of more aware about condoms and stuff because it's more like older people that are a bit weird about it. But because they're quite easily accessible now because you can get C cards and stuff, so it's like a lot of people have them nowadays. Even if they're not going to have sex, they sort of still have
people
condoms.
flash them in the wallets, don't
yeah.
It's just a thing you do. It's a thing you have. It's like most guys have them.
It's almost like having a C card's like a rite of passage for guys.
I think Trevor's wrong about it being all the girls' problem taking care of precautions because in the end there's two people in the relationship.
There's the whole ruining the moment thing, but it's like it's not going to be worth it when you've got a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to ruin a moment a bit more.
It's like how it's just the girl's responsibility, but it's like, well, you're both taking part in it. It's not just there's two parts to it. It's not just like the girl having to do everything.
It's like you'd rather use a condom and be safe than not use it that much.
It's not just the boy's responsibility though, because if the girl knows he's not wearing a condom, she's got to say something. If she doesn't, she can't be the boy's fault, just can it?
The only guy that I know that's got Trev's attitude's still a virgin.
Well, yeah.
It just goes to show something, doesn't it?
They're all right in theory, but in practice, let's face it, who needs him? No one's going to bother with him.
You know what, Trev? You're right. Guys like you think they're invincible. No bloke on earth wants to use a condom and reduce the enjoyment of sex, whatever the risks. The only reason a bloke's gonna use a condom is for respect. Respect for the health and well-being of the person he's with. And it comes down to self-respect, but you wouldn't know much about that.
Whatever.
You're lucky, Helen, being gay. You don't have to worry about condoms.
Yeah, but you still have to take care to avoid sexually transmitted infections. Anyways, being gay has worries of its own. It can be really scary wondering what your friends and family will think of you.
Tell me about it.
Luckily, I get a lot of help and advice from the gay and lesbian groups listed on the website. It's important to feel you're not alone and somebody understands.
Come on, guys, we better go. Alright, girls, come on, Gabby. See you guys later.
See ya.
Hey, Elaine, come to the party with me tonight. I'll let you change your mind and say yeah.
No, thanks, Mick. I know what you're after, and you're not getting it.
I'll get you in the end. You know you really want me. Susie! Has Daniel told you that he's very much looking forward to taking you out tonight? And that his parents are away for the weekend?
Come on, Mick, give it a rest. See you at 7:30. Are you coming in for a coffee show?
No, I think I'll just head off, thanks.
Well, we'll see you at the party then.
No, I don't really feel like it. I'm just going to stay at home.
Oh. Okay, then see you.
So, what was Mick going on about? Daniel's mum and dad being away for the weekend?
No, nothing.
It's just been Mick suggesting Susie's gonna sleep with Daniel tonight.
Well, aren't you?
No. At least, I don't know.
What, you mean you haven't even... Not ever? Not even with somebody else?
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing at all, it's just... Wow, it's unusual. I mean, most of us... We've all had quite a bit of experience.
Well, I just don't think I'm ready yet.
What's there to know? If you're thinking about it, you're ready, aren't you?
That's rubbish, Lucy. Just because you're thinking about it don't mean you're ready. And not everyone's got experience. I've never done it and I'm definitely not ready.
So what's it going to be like for her when her friends are saying most people her age have had sex? Let's see what the panel say.
Susie would feel well judged.
Really
Like,
intimidating.
really, like, not good enough. Like, if someone came up to you and were like, you haven't done it, you're so, like, not as good as anyone else, she would, like, it's like peer pressure. She'd feel like she has to.
It's proper pressure into it because it's like...
She's saying, everyone else is, like, well, she didn't want to feel like the odd one out, so she'd obviously just really want to do it now.
She'd sort of do it more to impress other people than for actually her own benefit or...
Yeah, not to impress them,
like
more to fit in.
Yeah.
It could mean that she'd be doing it because of what people are saying, not because she'd want to.
I think you have to trust the person you're going to have sex with.
Yeah.
If your partner was like sort of saying, well, if you loved me, then you'd have sex with me, then obviously they're not sort of like, obviously they don't love you enough, because if someone did truly love you, they'd be happy enough to wait for you until like you're ready, and it's just emotional blackmail and making you have sex. So it's not really a relationship worth keeping.
You need someone who like respect the fact that you're not ready to do it, and if like they really cared, they'd wait for you and respect the fact that you're not ready to do it.
The main thing is that you are actually comfortable.
I think one of the most prominent, versions of peer pressure is when all your friends are talking about having sex, and without actually someone coming up to you and pressuring you, you're being pressured by your environment that you're in.
Even if you don't believe it or not, it's still sort of putting pressure on you, like, oh, well, these people are saying they're having sex and I'm not, so therefore I should go out and do it. Especially if, like, it's like the cool kids or something. It's, like, really cliche, but it's like, if they're all doing it, and, like, you want to be like, oh, well, if they're doing it, then I should do it as well, because that's what cool people do.
I think it's really difficult because, like, loads of people say, just stand up for yourself, say what you really think, but it's not like that. There's no way you're just going to say, no, I'm not ready to have sex, it's fine, I'm not pressured, it's fine, all that. It's so difficult to say what you actually mean without... Because I think that's probably how, like, loads of the lies get made up, because people don't have the balls, the guts to say, like, no, I haven't had sex and I'm not planning to have sex till I'm 16.
I think I kind of made a mistake doing it the first time. I don't think I was really ready. I was nervous, and to be honest, it wasn't very good for me or for her, although she was really nice about it. It was stressful. I was dead embarrassed. I just wanted to be like all the other guys, but I wish I waited until I felt right, Ignore the other guys, okay? Don't do it till you're ready.
Yeah, but it's not easy when everyone else has done it.
Yeah, I know, but you have to be your own master, you know what I mean?
I guess.